Hey, so if you're with a community organization, you know the struggle, right? You're doing all this amazing, important work, but actually getting the word out, that can feel like a full-time job in itself. It's a constant battle. But what if you had a secret weapon? Well, today, we're going to dive into exactly that. How generative AI can help you amplify your message and really build those stronger community connections we're all after. And before we jump in, just a quick heads up on where all this great info is coming from. This explainer is pulled right from Chapter 6 of the tutorial, Generative AI for Community Organizations, which was created by the folks over at Virtualization Options LLC. Okay, so here's what we've got on tap. First, we're going to talk about that outreach dilemma we all face. Then, we'll get into the fun stuff, how AI can be your co-pilot for social media and newsletters. We'll even walk through a whole event promotion timeline. And we'll wrap up with what's probably the most important part, how your human touch is still and will always be the key to it all. All right, let's dive right in. Section 1, the outreach dilemma. We're talking about that constant challenge of consistent communication.
So here's the problem, right? Modern engagement is, well, it's a beast. You've got to be on every platform, pumping out content constantly. We're talking social media, email newsletters, your website, the list goes on. And for a small team, maybe just a couple of people with limited resources, it's just overwhelming. There's really no other word for it.
Okay, so how do we fix this? Let's talk about AI-powered social media. Think of AI as your new content co-pilot. Seriously, it's like having an assistant who never gets tired and never, ever runs out of ideas. It's not here to replace you, it's here to help you. But, and this is a big but, AI isn't some magic wand you can just wave. You still need a solid strategy. That's what this framework is all about. You still got to do the foundational work, define your goals, really know your audience, figure out your content mix, all that good stuff. Then, AI can jump in and help you execute, brainstorming posts and keeping that schedule consistent. But look at those last two steps. Engage authentically and measure and adapt. Who does that? You do, the human. That part is absolutely irreplaceable.
So what does this actually look like? Let's take an example. Say you're launching a new mental health support group for caregivers. You have one announcement. You can feed that one piece of information to an AI and ask it to adapt it for different platforms. And boom! For Facebook, you get this warm, conversational, encouraging post. For Instagram, it's all about being visual and inspiring with the right hashtags. And for Twitter, you get a short, snappy, informative thread. It's the exact same message, but tailored for each audience. Think about how much time that saves.
All right, next up, engaging email newsletters. We're talking about how to cut through all that inbox clutter. Because let's be honest, the real challenge isn't just sending the newsletter, it's getting people to actually open it and then read it.
And you guessed it, AI can be a total game changer here. It can help you plan your whole monthly content calendar. It can even help you draft those really important but, time-consuming articles like volunteer spotlights. But check this out. It can generate like 10 or more different subject line options for A/B testing. I mean, can you imagine? No more staring at a blank screen trying to think of a subject line that people will actually click on. That alone is huge. Okay, let's move on to promoting your events, which has its own strategic timeline. This is one of the biggest, most complex outreach jobs for any organization, right? It's not just one announcement. It's a whole campaign that has to build momentum over weeks and weeks. And this timeline lays it all out perfectly. You can use AI to generate content for every single one of these stages. Think about it. 6 to 8 weeks out, AI can whip up some save-the-date posts. 4 to 6 weeks out, it can help draft a formal invitation or even a press release. As you get closer, it can create those reminder emails and behind-the-scenes teasers. Then you hit the final week, and it's generating those last-chance posts. And it doesn't even stop there. After the event, it can help you write thank you notes and put together impact reports. It basically keeps you on track through the entire life cycle. So we've seen how AI can be this incredible tool, a real accelerator for all your outreach. But that brings us to maybe the most important point of this entire discussion. Authenticity remains key. We have to remember that you are the human in the loop. And that brings up a really, really important question. I mean, with all this automation, all this content being generated, how do you maintain that human touch? How do you make sure you don't lose your voice in all the noise? Well, here's the answer, and it's simple. It's a partnership. Think of it this way. AI creates the foundation. It gives you the first draft, the outline, the list of ideas. But your team, you add the magic. You're the one who adds the local flavor, the genuine emotion, the real stories from your community that truly resonate with people. And AI can't know that stuff. It never will. That's your superpower.
So I want to leave you with this thought. The goal is not maximum content volume, but meaningful engagement that builds relationships and trust. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. AI is this amazing new tool that can free you up from the tedious stuff so you have more time for what really matters, more time to build those relationships. So the real question isn't, can AI help? We know it can. The real question is, what will you do with the time it gives you back?